Hello everybody, welcome back to Civilization 5 Brave New World as Assyria. Um, I know when we left off, I promised that I would go ahead and read up on some of the game rules, or game mechanics rather, particularly these buildings and such. Um, I said I would, it was my plan, but I didn't, so I'm still not too sure how these work, but I was quite tired then, and I'm sure I'll figure them out as I go along. Um, yes, so I understand that that's how that works. I'm not quite sure what to do with those, but regardless, uh, let's get back to it. 6 turns we'll have her settled up so we can go settle in the city, maybe over here, by these horses and such. These horses and bananas. Somewhere along there. Might have to explore this area a little bit more, get these furries. But, looks like we can get some, our happiness back up, because when we left off our happiness was quite low, as well as our gold, but our culture and science is through the roof apparently. Just hope it is. Nope. Advisor. Um, yeah, I'm not gonna listen to him. I'm just gonna go ahead and move these scouts over here. Continue scouting out that area. This is a bit of a problem. Poland seems to be just expanding rapidly. I think this is their capital right here. Maybe. So wait, who do we have bias? Okay, so we have Denmark, Poland, China. Okay. Oh, dear God. See, these are this is the new barbarian unit. It's kind of like a Gatling gun. It has one range. It's a ranged unit, but it has one range. I guess they're not spear. Oh dear. I guess they're axe throwing people, possibly something like that. Because that's what I understand. Like there's some more invading. What's his face over there? So let's see how those turn out. I was told by some people to not zoom in and out. Me zooming erratically is a little bit of a kind of a this is kind of a thing I do to pass the time because I kind of like to look at stuff. I don't know, kind of weird like that, I guess. Looks like Denmark. Looks like Copenhagen. Looks like Denmark is able to deal with those guys pretty well. I think I'm gonna go ahead and go in for the kill on them to get some extra XP. Yeah, see what I can do about that. Oh, I can't. Oh, oh, this is pretty cool. So, okay. So it shows us our trade routes that we have, our deals, and this allied city-states. That's really cool. I like that. That's a really nice feature. And holy crap, does he have a lot of... Wow. Wow. That is crazy. Okay. He has got a lot of units. I mean, by a lot I mean, you know, three archer units, but still, that's got quite a nice operation going on over there. I'm not sure how we're gonna do in this one. We seem to be doing okay. I mean, damn it. We seem to be doing okay if you look at the demographics. Look at the demographics, we seem to be doing very poorly. Well then. According to the demographics, we're doing pretty poorly, except for literacy. Things we can improve on our land soldiers' approval rating. And crop yield. Okay. I'll work on that. uh, right now I'm not too worried about the demographics. I have some plans for us. I mean, don't exactly know what I'm gonna do at this moment. Alright, so we've got our settler. It suggests us for to settle the city right here, which is, it's a nice idea, but it's way too close to our capital. The capital, a city can work 3 tiles out in every direction of it. They can actually use those tiles. So I'm thinking 1, 2, 3. So thinking somewhere over here. I'm thinking right next to that mountain right there. That way I can get the full potential of my new city. Because if I settle the city right here where it told me to, then I'd be invading on some of the tiles that my capital could be using. So I'm gonna try and settle somewhere over here. That way I'm 1, 2, 3 tiles out. In here, maybe not. You know what? I'll figure it out. I will figure it out.
Jak ci się podoba moja oferta?
Certainly. It's a hanging garden. Someone built them. Not too worried about it, honestly. I didn't think I was gonna get it anyways. Okay, so it looks like we can already build our siege tower. It's gonna take us quite a bit to make at least one of them. Poland scouts are getting pretty beat up over there, and they don't seem to be doing much about it either. Okay. Keep on going. I'm gonna try to swing around here, come around in this area, and come back up. Just kind of explore over here. My hope is I don't get captured by barbarians. My settlers don't get captured, but see, we're in the negative for now. Okay, connections between your cities and capital. Trade routes. So I guess the old making roads in between your cities is still in the game. That hasn't changed any. But it does look like does look like there's other, as well as the new trade routes. The old ones are still there. So I'm guessing I guess this connection is, I have no idea what the connection is. I don't know if that still works in the, it gives you just a gold bonus, maybe? I would hope that's what it does. Quite puzzled, honestly. I am quite puzzled. I thought that was my settlers there for a second. I almost was going to cry. Ah, found our first natural wonder. Okay. Some pretty good stats in that wonder, but I'm not going to go over there and settle for it. Point. Get philosophy in 1 turn, and we can build a great oracle. Maybe the National College. We might go for the National College.
There is only one good, knowledge, and one evil, ignorance.
Okay, we might go for the National College first before we settle our next city. That because it's a national wonder, we need the libraries in all of our cities to make it. So we might just want to make that real quick. Ooh, ouch! That's oh dear. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and rush the Oracle, and I'll worry about the National College later. It's quite a few turns to get it. I could settle over here and get these resources, but that's too far away from our city. I don't know how I feel about that. I think I'm gonna settle over here somewhere in this area. Maybe right there next to the cotton. That way might settle directly on the cotton. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna settle directly on the cotton. That way I can get it right away. Plus it'll be right next to this mountain right here. any wonders that have to do with mountains, we can build. Um, allows establishing an additional trade route. Allows establishing. So I guess you can only have one trade route, if that's what I'm getting at. I think that's what that means. You can only have one trade route, and this gives you the option to have an additional one somewhere. Wow. So that's cool. That's another new wonder based on religion. That's it's not a national wonder. Okay. What to do? What to do? We can go for horseback riding right now. So we can get the Circus Maximus. Let's rebuild a Colosseum. Yep, we can build Colosseum. So I'll build a Colosseum sometime around sometime in the near future. That way we can get the Circus Maximus, so we get our happiness up. It's already up quite a bit, but I'd like to go up a bit more, if possible. Don't quite know where I'm getting the gold from. Not sure about that one. Okay. So it looks like we're getting it from the city-state of Labenta. I don't quite know how they became our allies, or what, but I guess they are. So we got another policy. Serve monuments, amphitheaters, opera houses, museums, and broadcast towers 50% faster. That's pretty spiffy, honestly. Great artist appears, that's it. Well then. We go for the 50% of excess happiness goes to our culture. Which gives us boosts us up to 18 culture per turn. Which gets our next social policy in 20 turns. And after that, I guess we'll get this cultural centers, which will be pretty good. Help us out quite a bit. Get that watermill in one turn. That should boost our food and production up a little bit. Hoping we get some more citizens. Might want to go for another. Oh dear. There's an archer right there. Oh dear. He's kind of cock-blocked me a little bit, honestly. Not sure how I feel about that. I think I'm gonna go for those ruins. Let's see. So there's one barbarian encampment there and one there, so I gotta be wary of where I travel with my settlers. Now, where to go? I don't want to go down tier just quite yet, because China might get a little bit angry with me and I'm not really ready for war. I'll let them come and settle the city up near me and then I'll take it, if that be the case. If she wants to come up here and settle, but wait a little bit before until I have an army to attack anybody. So these archers want some. Looks like they got a little bit more than they bargained for. Okay. Up to -3 gold per turn. That is no bueno. Okay, so I know there's barbarians there because I can't move. Yeah, I can't move there. So there are barbarians. What to do about that? Not quite sure. If I move right there, 1, 2, they could they could take them. So I'm gonna move right there. Yep, and it was those archers.